Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for the Cold War mod as the Soviet Union. Let us continue on for the last left off. So Finland, Finland's gonna die. There is no doubt about that. Make them into a lovely little puppet state. And they are at 20%. Not too bad, because we're getting, what, a puppet focus, I believe, out of this. So once Vasa falls, that might be the end of it. I want a veto. How many times can you ask for this support? This is like, it's double dipping. You're not allowed to do that. Maybe once we take Lappy, the war should end. Well, you're at 10%. There we go. So pass a bunch. We could just puppet them, or I could just annex all the entire country. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to annex the north and puppet the rest. It's going to look like garbage, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot they turned red in the mod. So you know what? You can have that territory back. That's okay. So you guys consider puppet? You are now a sphere state of us. How much like support is up here? 7 to 9? Oh, basically garbage. So, you guys are gonna hold. Go back to Leningrad. This 24 stack. You just come down to near Moscow, please and thank you. Yeah, just leave Finland now. We don't need to be there anymore. I'm gonna assign you to this 13 stack. So what do we want to do? Probably just like reintegrate these places, right? Reintegrate Moldova, release Moldova, reunite Moldova, Romania. Just annexing them seems like a good idea. And do this until the Paris Peace Accords are finished. So who do we need to support? We've already lost 2 of our votes. I don't think we're actually going to be able to get this passed. How long is this going to last for? 22 days? Fine, we won't worry about this. We'll fund the Iranian Communist Party. See if we can get them some support. So 200 points. India's doing some stuff that we don't have to worry about too much. Ho Chi Minh did lose the Civil War, but that's okay. We're going to win China in just a moment. We don't need to arrest our opposition because we're only at 74%. Pakistan's declaring some wars. Once you guys get up to 100%, we can do some fancier things in Czechoslovakia. What does this actually do? I don't actually know what the new Czechoslovakian constitution does. How dare you all vote against this? Fine, we'll withdraw our forces. You win Iran. But once you turn communist, where the real fun begins. What's this going on? Yes, we'll vote for the Paris treaty, whatever, it's fine. Don't gotta worry about that. Got 4 divisions, send them over here. And we need what? We need 5. It's like, why is it so expensive? I mean, to be fair, I'm spending like an entire point trying to boost like ideology in 5 countries. mean, it's working at 42%. You have 43%. You're at exactly 50. So it goes up by what, like 3% every year at this rate? Not great, but I mean not the worst either. Like, I don't think we need to do these anymore. So what should we do? International access to the Straits. Send ComCon aid to Turkey. Are they winning? Like, are they still... I think they've actually gotten pushed back. I'm going to need to send it back in the... What actually... Who's a better 24 stack? Definitely this one purple guy in Leningrad. Send them back over. Throw you under here. The Philippines, I don't think anything's going to be budging there, so don't even worry about it. I mean, I could theoretically condemn violence in the Philippines, but I doubt the Security Council will actually allow me to do anything there. I mean, I'm sure I can just ask them enough and, like, convince a few people to join me. Definitely don't want to release anybody. That'd be ridiculous. It's very expensive to integrate these people. You know what? Let's go to the post-war 5-year plan. That seems to be okay. Romania's gotten a bit of territory back. But that's still fine. You know, they're going to be a puppet state any moment now. Organization goes up a little bit more. Our reinforcements have once again entered China. Do you just not have enough men for the front line? But I gotta be a little bit smarter. You can't just do this. You got to go here because they might close off this gap. We want to make sure we can at least protect this, and then we can come back into swooping. Because you're just at the border with Nanjing. Like, you've lost so much territory. I'm very disappointed in you. Actually, what probably happened is actually I was pushing them a little bit too far, too fast. There we go. Just get some more surrounds in, and then... fix their bubble situation. And now you can go up and around like this. And that works out perfectly. We got another 9 divisions. Send them into Pew. You're only at 20%. Gotta keep discrediting these people. It's Turkey, France, Italy, and Iran. Iran's at 31. Turkey is at 50. Almost at 51%. We've almost turned the tides on them. America right now is establishing the CIA. That's completely A-okay. There's like no supply. Like, why are supplies bad everywhere in the Soviet Union? Also, I only have 13%. Are we on like civilian factories? State press. I don't really think so. Foreign... Mr. Niet. Political power cost. Your budget policy costs go down. It was actually cheaper to replace you Division organization recovery rates. Artillery attack and defense is pretty good. Silent workhorse. Factory output goes up by 10%. It's pretty good. The cap is nice as well. Division of defense was 15. Or just another 10. You know what? We're already 100% stability, so I'm not too worried with what we're doing right now. I just want to be using less civilian factories. Remote industrial centers, 10-hour workday, 20% because we're communist. Okay. So maybe after we're done the post 5-year plan, we get all this stuff done, we can kind of fix some of our problems. You know, fingers crossed. But for now, I'm going to pull you out of the Caucasus. Try to fix our supply issues. There we go. Looking a little bit better. Don't want to be taking attrition, basically, for no good reason. That is my philosophy, at least. And your guys' job is to march your way down south. Get our way back to Nanjing. Or what we can probably do is probably put all our troops here and push our way to the sea, instead of pushing our way down south, but I just really thought he'd be doing a little bit better than he actually is. So we can build Leningrad, Stalingrad, or Minsk. We don't control Kiev, so it makes sense we can't do anything there. You're all very expensive. So, you know, let's rebuild Leningrad then. That seems okay. America's still trying to do the whole CAA thing. And for now, you should be okay. I'm going to shrink our line down a little bit more here. Oh, but that's not a great idea either, because they actually don't have a lot of men down here. Like, I don't know why you have so many men up into, like, this peninsula. Like, why do you have them in Manchuria at all? I do not actually understand, but also, Poland is now turned a nice red color. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So Czechoslovakia. Have an election. There we go. You are now 50%, and we're going to change your constitution just because apparently that might actually mean something. Pakistan. Yeah, no, I can recognize the Pakistani government as well. That's fine. I just don't... It's going to cost what? 2,000 political power to get all these guys back under our control? It's going to be expensive. We know that for a fact. Okay, so that is a lake. We cannot walk into there. I mean, most of the Chinese army, though, is just kind of absolute garbage. Yeah, so it looks like the United States kind of isn't really doing anything to stop us, which is nice. Okay, so they have now abolished their monarchy. Thank you, Bulgaria. We gotta do the same thing in Hungary eventually as well, but we need to get up to like 40%, which is going to be a little bit harder to do. We need 30% to arrest our opposition. Man submission to Moscow, 500 points. And are you attacking, or you are getting attacked? And how overextended are we? You know what? Actually, we're not overextended by much. Compared to what we could be at. Like, I would love to send even more volunteers to China, but I don't think that's possible at the moment. Keep discrediting the Hungarian opposition. Romania is completely fine. Czechoslovakia is completely fine. It's just Bulgaria and Hungary we got to worry about right now. And more so Hungary. You're at 45. You're 52%. You do not like me, but I'm going to prove relation with you just in... it's very expensive, actually. Why do you not like me? Different ideology, world tension. They've claimed our territory. Have I? Oh, apparently I claimed Trezabon. Just don't worry about that. Don't worry about it at all, and everything will resolve itself in good time. We could send another 5 stack down. Which I'm definitely going to do. Send another 5 volunteers. We'll probably put them more towards Nanjing. Help them out over there. Yeah, I mean, I've done like all the work here. I've lost 10,000 men so far. But China's lost almost 1 million, so I think overall it's been going pretty okay. Still got 20 days. I think this is basically what I want for now. You guys are going to deploy your way basically just right outside Nanjing, and your only goal is to push your way towards the sea. And are you still too overextended? Oh, you've really overextended yourself at this point. I think it's time for you guys to stop, hold position, reroute yourself to be a little bit more cohesive. While we wait for our extra volunteers to show up and help push the Nanjing front. As long as we can cut down like one of these major areas, we should be looking a little bit better. I mean, we're close to being able to push in towards the sea. And I would love to do that, of course. And then you actually got still pretty decent attack and defense. So maybe we'll wait until like the 20th. We'll do another attack. Once we've maybe regrouped everybody to be a little bit better. I unified this arm to Germany. Basically being like a buffer state between us and them. $175 points though. It's a long time. Oh, we're giving weapons to the Japanese guns to the communists, not weapons to Japanese communists. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I understand now what they're trying to do. So pull you guys out of here. And I believe it's time for another attack. I know I said I was going to wait for the 20th and it's only the 15th. But that's okay. Bulgaria is at... We've already abolished your monarchy, right? I believe so. So the PLA, People's Liberation Army, is going to be looking pretty good. Do I have any more generals? Yes, I'm going to put you up towards the border with Sweden, because I know Sweden could theoretically be an opponent to us. I'm not worried about most of these other people for now. And we're very, very close to getting that kind of surround I was wanting. I mean, we've already taken Nanjing, right? Where's your new capital, then? You might not have one, it looks like, so... that works pretty well for us. Okay, so we've now officially split the country in half. So these guys have no cities, no supply lines. They're basically just trapped and are definitely going to die, which is fantastic. So they're very, very soon going to be taking a negative 33-33 penalty. And these guys, even over here, only have Shanghai right now, so it's not looking so great for them. $200 points. Does taking over Bulgarian... a lot of chance of a first civil war, which I'm kind of wanting to avoid for obvious reasons. Keep destroying the Hungarian opposition. Hungary is just very stubborn. That's going to be 11th division, just completely complete. There we go. So they are dead. 50 guys down to the south. So China, you should be completely safe. Okay, you guys push your way to Shanghai. These guys are also going to be dead pretty soon. So let's push our way to Shanghai. There are 20 victory points. How close is China to losing? 55%. So it's like still actually quite a long ways off. Yeah, well, as soon as we take your port, then you are completely screwed. After that, we're going to send these 5 divisions to here. And their next job is going to push their way towards the border of Tibet. I mean, that makes the most amount of sense. Giving them a little bit of guns. And I know we're close to losing, so don't even worry about that. Settle the West Berlin problem. Or I just attack West Berlin. Seems a little bit risky, if you ask me, but I think with the fall of Shanghai and the Civil War going pretty well, I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoying, you can always thumb down. Once more, subscribe, and goodbye.